baby.
Thank you. Keep moving. Keep moving. Remember, girls, only English. Go, go, go. That way, that way, that way. Go, okay, go down the stairs. Down the stairs. Quickly.
Hey, miss.
Little more girls. Inside. Go, go, go. Come on. Oh, here we go, girls. Whew. Oh, yeah. Come here. All righty. A really nice afternoon. Huggies. Oh, mwah, mwah. I love you. Bye. Hey.
Sample of the new flyer.
Oh, great.
You got a minute? You can go to my office and review it.
This looks great.
Isn't it? You do a really nice job.
Hey there. I'm Lisbeth. Can I help you? Joan? Could you bring us an ice pack?
Yes.
Why don't we go sit down? Since you're here, would you like to see her?
No. No, I'm fine.
You know, you can file a police report against whoever did this.
I don't want to make him any angrier.
Who's he?
Ben? My husband.
Would you like us to help you? We have room here if you want to come stay.
You know what? I don't know why I came. I think I should go.
Keep it. We're always here. You didn't do it.
Hopefully she'll come back.
Yeah, hope so. I need to get her name.
Neither did I the first time you came in.
Here you go. Just the way you like it.
Oh, thanks. You remembered.
Sure I did. How is everything?
Oh, great. The girls are so lovely.
Cool. Cool. See you on Sunday, okay? Be good.
What are you doing here, Greg?
What does it look like?
This isn't your time to see them.
Okay. Court order. Now, when I want to see my kids, I will.
There's still a schedule.
Don't tell me what to do, Lisbeth. They're my blood. Never forget that.
Mommy? Hey, you two. You ready to go home? Come on, let's go. Wave goodbye to your daddy.
Bye-bye.
Bye. What do you girls say?
Thank you.
You're so very welcome.
Come on, we can go share.
You know, you don't have to bring them something every time you come.
I know, but I like being the fun aunt, even if we're not officially sisters. Cheers. Speaking of fun, Michael has hired a new paralegal, and he's really nice. We could keep it under wraps. A dinner, maybe? With me and Michael at our place.
And then what? You gonna let us date in secret at your place, too? Because Greg will find out. and I can't afford to have my time. That's what I thought Greg was gonna do, and look where we are.
Greg could have fooled anyone.
I know, he still does. And he was just docked for child support, and his supervised visits are over, so I don't want to poke the bear.
Well, if he doesn't play by the rules, Michael will take it to the judge and he won't get any visitation.
See, I don't need another man. I have you and your husband to look out for me. Cheers.
Okay, you two. It's late.
Look,
But Daddy's, he doesn't push to bed, so we can stay up as long as we want.
well, that sounds like fun, but if you go to bed late every night, I love you, my brave girls.
I love you, Mommy. I love you too.
Good night. Okay.
Here, honey, put that in your pocket.
Amor fiesmo. There. Toys to church?
Mary, honey, can you put it in your pocket?
I think you need Godmother Fontina to teach you some manners, hmm? So one day, a nice Greek boy like your father will marry you.
Fontina.
Look at this face, huh? Like a Greek princess. So what do you say? Shall we live in a palace one day? All right. Well, only a few hours until it's daddy time. Θα περάσουμε καλά?
Night, Baba.
Okay.
Come on, let's go. Let's just... okay.
Are they ready?
Yeah, of course. Girls, get your bags. Why is Fontina's son driving you?
Why is that your business? Marianthi, Meredith, let's go.
Mommy, will you pick us up from daycare tomorrow?
Not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, okay? But you can always call me.
They won't be calling. They're with...
Hey. Greg have the girls? Unsupervised?
Yeah. They lifted the visitation restriction. I just wish I could have them all the time, you know? You should have seen his performance at church the other day. He was the best father in the world.
I get you want to keep the girls connected to their heritage. It's not yours. Come over to my place for dinner. We can talk about anything but Greg.
Thanks, Julia, but I need to get home just in case he lets the girls call.
All right. But I'm around if you need anything. Got this.
This is Greg Diakos. Leave me a message.
Hey, Janet, I know I'm here early, but can I just go grab the girls?
They're not here.
What?
They weren't.
there any chance that he took the kids out, lost track of time?
No. No, we have a very strict custody agreement because Greg could be
Contacting any of his friends, family?
His family is in Greece and his friends won't tell me anything.
Okay, do you mind if I make a quick call?
Please.
I may know somebody who can help. It's a small community up here. Hey, it's Peter. I'm trying to locate a Greg Diakos. You know him? Okay. Okay, thanks. It's not yet confirmed, but the word is that he left town with your girls.
Where?
Goes to the appropriate unit.
What unit is that?
Crimes against children. Don't worry, okay? We'll get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
Lisbeth? Lisbeth. Hey. Hey! Get those elbows off the table. I don't know how many times I have to tell you.
Ma'am?
Oh, there he is. Why don't you make yourself useful, Kova? Teach your stepkids some manners. Even your own daughter doesn't have any. Wave bye-bye to your brother. It's the last time you'll see.
Okay, thank you. Detective Spring, I'm Lisbeth Meredith. My children were kidnapped by their father, Gregory Diakos, and I was told the report would go to your department.
There's not that much we can do without proof that he's actually left town. I have those types of resources. But my instincts are telling me he'll be back in a day or two.
Do you know how many times I've called the police because of him, Detective? 5. And those weren't even for the times he beat me so badly he almost killed me. They were to file restraining orders against him, and he is still looking for ways to punish me. So my instincts are telling me that no, he won't be back in a day or two. Please, will you help me?
I'm sorry. I can't get a warrant for his arrest without proof of where he is.
So that's it. You won't even report them missing?
Not without a warrant. But I'll make some calls.
I don't know.
Detective Spring. Oh, yes, thank you for calling. Yeah, I do. I have it right here.
Just leave these in the back of the church.
Where is he, Fontina?
Lisbeth.
Your son drove Greg to pick up my girls. Where did he take them?
What are you talking about?
He's taken my children. My God, Fontina, you are a mother.
And he's their father. Doesn't feel so good to be without your children, does it?
Can't you see what kind of a man he is?
What I see is those girls need family.
No.
Why would he take them? He didn't even show up for visitation half the time.
You know why? It's to punish me. It's what he does. Everything he does is to punish me for leaving him.
Elizabeth, you can't just go to Greece and take your daughters back.
Why not? Michael, he kidnapped my kids, and without proof, that detective won't get a warrant. Won't even put my girls on the missing database.
I understand your frustration, but the laws are different over there, and they're more likely to protect the man. You got to follow protocol on this. That they must respect the custody agreements of the countries from where the children were taken.
Okay.
But only if you don't break the law.
Okay, I get it. I can't just sit around and wait for protocol on this. Someone has the proof I need. I need to find it. I'm hoping you can help me. My ex-husband took my daughters and flew out of Anchorage, and I'm wondering if maybe he proposed any client information. No, I understand that, but he kidnapped my girls, and I need to prove that he left the country. So if there's anything you can do to help.
I'm sorry. I had no idea that Greg would do anything like this.
You know him?
We dated for a while. Not now, but he asked me to book him one-way tickets to Athens for him and for your daughters. I didn't think anything of it at the time, but then I read your story in the paper, and so I called the police.
The police know about this?
Yes. I left a message for the detective on the case, and this is the itinerary.
Thank you for this. Here, in case the call from the travel agency wasn't proof enough. Why would you ignore this?
Your ex-husband was concerned about your mental state.
You spoke to him?
He came to see me.
Ah, he is a masterful liar. Look, you're not the first person he's fooled, and you won't be the last. But we need to get that arrest warrant. And we need to make sure that my girls are entered into the FBI's NCIC database, and it needs to happen now.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, well, I am trying to work with my local authorities, but I need help finding my girls, which is why I'm calling the State Department. No, I don't have a lawyer. Do you know where I could find one who understands? Great, helpful, thank you. Oh my God. Okay, come on. Julia, hey, it's Lisbeth. Do you know if Bev Cutler is still on the board? Yeah, I know. He's President Clinton's lawyer.
Ms. Meredith, Lloyd Cutler. My daughter Bev is a great admirer of the work you've done with the AWAIC, and so am I.
Thank you.
Please have a seat. I've been reviewing your case, and to be frank, getting your daughters back won't be easy. Greece is its own country, and consequently, we have limited power there.
What about the Hague Convention?
Well, they may have signed it, but it's up to them to honor it. And if they don't, then you'll be fighting in their judicial system. What you need is a Greek yours.
Does that mean he's been successful?
I think you should prepare yourself for the battle ahead. I've had more than my fair share of conversations with mothers and fathers who spent years trying to get their children back, despite the Hague.
Well, I'm ready. I'll do whatever it takes. Hello?
Miss Meredith, this is Hector Papadakis in Thessaloniki. I was asked to take your case by President Clinton's lawyer, Mr. Cutler.
Yes, hi. Thank you so much for calling. Do you have any news?
I do. The courts in Greece have ruled to recognize and enforce your American custody order.
That's amazing news. Wow.
Call again when I know more. Adieu.
Well, how will you find them, though? Hello?
Are you sure about this?
I'm their mother, Anne. I should be there, lighting a fire under whoever can help me find them. I know what it feels like to be unwanted, and it would kill me if they thought even for a second that I wasn't doing everything I could to help.
Here, I don't want you sleeping on the streets.
Anne.
No, I don't want to hear it. You have probably maxed out everything you have just to get there. And I want to help, because I love those girls too. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, let's get you on that flight.
Παρακαλώ, θέλετε κάτι?
I'm Elizabeth Meredith. I'm your client. I know, but I needed to come.
Please.
Oh, thank you.
I understand your desire to be here, but your presence won't help the process.
Mr. Papadakis, my daughters were taken months ago, and other than recognizing my already legal custody, nothing has been done.
Elizabeth, hi. I'm Hallie.
Oh,
hello.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. I work with Hector. Would you like some water?
Thank you, yes.
Great. So Hector has been speaking to the embassy about securing passports for your daughters. Isn't that right?
That's correct.
Great, great. As soon as I find them, we'll be on the first flight back home.
Your embassy would have no choice but to work with the Greek authorities.
I'm sorry, how can I be prosecuted if the Hague Convention is being followed?
It's complicated.
How is it complicated? My daughters were kidnapped by my ex-husband, who is a very dangerous man. There's nothing complicated about that.
Why don't we get you something to eat?
Yeah, thank you. That would be great. I still have a lot I need to do. I need to contact the consulate. And do you know of any good budget hotels?
Yes, of course. Just let me grab my purse.
Okay.
Θα πρότεινα να μην γίνεις πολύ.
Το ξέρω. Let's go.
Okay. Thank you.
That's it. It's just one bedroom, but the sofa pulls out.
This is incredibly kind of you.
It's not Athens, but fair-priced hotels are hard to find in Thessaloniki. But maybe we could keep this between us.
Oh, yes, of course. I don't need another reason for Hector to be annoyed with me.
He's not annoyed with you. Well, it's a process. He has to stay focused, and sometimes that's hard when emotions get he can.
Okay, but there's got to be something that I can do. 'Cause I know what they're going through. The same thing happened to me when I was their age. My mother took me from my father. So, look, do you think Hector could help me get my story out to the local news?
No, I don't think he would like that.
Why?
Last year, a foreign woman like yourself came to Greece to bring her children home. She picketed outside their school. She received a lot of media attention. She ended up with more enemies than friends and never got her children back.
I have an appointment. Yes? Oh, okay, thank you.
Miss Meredith, it's a pleasure. And please, let me tell you how sorry I am about your children.
Thank you. I just hope the consulate can help find them.
Of course. Follow me.
Okay. What exactly are you doing to locate them?
There are avenues to explore, the Ministry of Education, hospitals.
Have you had any luck?
Your case just landed on my desk after your call yesterday.
Just some most recent pictures of Meredith and Marianthi and some information on Greg and his family here in Greece.
Has he been in contact with you?
No. No, I haven't heard from him or my girls since he took them. Well, it's a good thing I flew out here, because up until now, the consulate has done absolutely nothing. So I think we need to do what we can. Like, hire a private investigator.
We did that. He saw your girls just once and took the money.
He saw them? Where?
When Greg visited his family. But after that...
Okay. Okay, so we know that Greg is in communication with his family, right? So we go after them. We tap their phones.
Tapping phones is illegal.
Kidnapping is illegal. Why is this so hard? Or does Greg just have immunity here because he's a man?
I won't take offense to that, because you're right. But that doesn't mean I'll break the law. And I won't hire any more investigators. I'll handle your case as I know how. You just have to be patient with our system.
I have been, Hector. Months. I haven't touched their hair or heard them laugh. I don't have any more patience.
Great. I'm gonna tell her, thank you. That was a woman from the consulate. She's going to meet you there tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm gonna see my girls tomorrow? Oh my God. I have to get them something. I have to pick up a toy or a gift or a treat or something.
They'll just be happy to see their mother.
School's just down that way, right?
Yes, but I'm sorry, I tried to reach you.
Why? What do you mean?
I just learned that your daughters have not been at school for 2 days.
What? Where are they?
I don't know, but I believe your ex-husband was informed of our contact with the school.
You contacted the school?
Yes.
Why?
We wanted to make sure the girls were here. Lisbeth, please. It was a bad decision, I'm sorry, but here's the principal. He will tell you they are not here.
Where are Meredith and Marianthi Diakos? I'm their mother. You must have some record of where they are, where they live.
Ναι, για σας ψάχνουμε τη Meredith και τη Marianthi Diakos. Γνωρίζετε πού βρίσκονται?
Δυστυχώς σήμερα δεν έχουν έρθει σχολείο και δεν ξέρουμε πού μένουν.
I'm sorry.
You have no idea what you've done.
I assure you, we will find your daughters again.
Yes, but now he knows I'm here. And he's had 2 days to run knowing that I'm looking for them, and we have no idea where he'll take them or what he might do. Till you have some news. Fine, fine. I will call again tomorrow. Still nothing? No. Here.
I know they made a mistake, but the consulate will locate them again. Until then, you're welcome to stay here for as long as you need to.
That is so kind of you. But it took them months to find them this time. I don't have the money to hire my own PI. I spent everything I had just to get here. I don't want to leave. But I can't afford to stay, so I mean, until I can figure out how to pay for all of this.
It will be to take your girls back home.
Hello?
I've heard you were in Greece.
Greg. Greg, I'm their mother. They need me.
No, they don't. I told them you don't want them. They don't ask about you anymore.
Can you let me talk to them? Please put them on the...
I'll kill you.
Greg!
Hello?
I thought he was gonna kill me. And all I could think was if I die, I won't be here for my son. To protect him and to fight for him if I need to.
Well, you're here. So now you can.
How are we doing?
Everyone is being very generous.
Yeah?
Let's hope we get there.
Okay.
Lisbeth?
Yeah.
Hi, can I speak to you for a minute?
Sure. Yeah. Is everything okay?
Greg has asked the Greek courts to award him legal custody.
No, they can't do that. I have legal custody.
I know, but possession is 9/10 of the law, and even though he kidnapped them, the girls are there with him now. So there's a possibility that the Greek courts might not recognize your custody and award it to Greg.
It's Lisbeth. I know it's really early over there, but I can't wait any longer. I need to find my girls now. So I need a private investigator. I know. I'll be sure to get the money. I just settled Sophie into her room.
And her son?
Yeah, he's with a friend. She's bringing him by.
Good. Then you could go back to Greece knowing that they're safe.
We did it?
We did it. You have all the money you need to go and find your girls, and 12 weeks of paid time off to do it.
What?
Everyone donated their vacation time. Nobody felt that they...
What? Oh my God. I can't believe you.
Hug her before she hits me again. Come on now.
So this is where he insisted you met him.
That's him?
Yeah. Elizabeth.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, after today, I cannot be involved. Because if Hector finds out that I found your PI, he will be furious with me.
Yeah. Okay.
Sip,
No, thank you.
do you have the money?
Yeah, I do. Do you have a plan?
Of course.
What is it?
You don't need to question me. This is my job.
I'm paying you a lot of money to do that job, so I'd like to know what the plan is.
You American women are aggressive, huh?
Okay, so?
I know people in his hometown. His friends.
No. No, not his friends. They'll just protect him. You need to get to his family.
I'll go to Tyrnavos and we'll see. While I'm gone, you stay. Don't go anywhere.
No. No, I'm going with you. I'm not staying here.
You're crazy. They will see you.
I'm not gonna just sit here and do nothing.
Elizabeth, I think you have to stay here. It will be safer.
The last time someone else went to look for my girls, they screwed it up, so no. No, I'm going with him or he doesn't get paid.
That one. His sister's house.
What are you gonna say to her?
That she needs to tell me where her brother is so he can pay me his debt.
You think that'll work?
Most people will listen to me.
Έλα, Μανώλη. Τι έγινε?
Να σου πω, πού είναι ο Γκρέγκ?
Πού να το ξέρω?
Τι δεν ξέρω, άμα δεν ξέρεις ποιος.
Όλοι εδώ πέρα το ψάχνετε.
Εντάξει, ηρέμησε ρε παιδί μου. Θέλω να μου πεις δύο πράγματα για... Συγγνώμη που...
Γεια σου.
Γεια σου.
Καλό βράδυ.
She said Greg is not here. He left Greece. But she doesn't know where.
She's lying.
Maybe.
Still does. Do what you have to do.
Lizzie. Hey, Lizzie.
No, thank you.
Why do you think we left your real daddy? He doesn't want you. Hasn't come looking for you, has he? Gratitude.
I did it. I tapped the phones and found them in Perea. Tomorrow, I'll take you to see your girls. We serve him with a court order, so in 24 hours, he must give you your daughters.
24 hours? What's to stop him from leaving with them again?
Don't worry, I have friends in the village who will watch and make sure he stays. But I'll need money to pay them.
I already gave you $12,000.
To find your girls, and I did.
You found them because I told you what to do.
So, their price is 5,000.
I don't have it. 2,000. That's all I have.
Why did he take them?
To punish me for leaving him. He was abusing me, and I couldn't have them living like that anymore. Thank you. Thank you.
School is finished in 15 minutes.
You stupid bitch. They don't want you, they hate you.
Όπα. Το ξέρω ότι σ' αρέσει να χτυπάς γυναίκες, αλλά δεν θα είσαι τόσο σκληρός μαζί μου.
Meredith and Marianthi Diakos? Who are you? I'm their mother.
Marianthi, Meredith, look, it's your mother. Hi. Give her a hug.
Hello, my brave girls. Oh, I've been looking for you for a long time. I've missed you so much.
Go away! Leave me alone! I don't want to go with you! Marianthi, stop it! Your mother loves you. She came to find you. No, she doesn't. She doesn't want us. I hate her!
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Hey. I know what your father's told you, but I would never have left you. Not much.
Please. You have to take them. They come to school only for a few days a month, and they're never bathed or cared for. They're just confused. We are all confused. They told us that you were dead.
Their father's just been served with a court order giving him 24 hours to return them to me, but until then, there's nothing that I can do. Girls, hey, I'll see you tomorrow.
Where are they? Guess they didn't want to come with you.
You can tell them what you want, Greg. But as you can see, I am very much alive. And tomorrow, my girls and I are going home. They didn't even want me to touch them.
Don't worry. Tomorrow, when you're able to take them, you will have help from the police and the consulate.
What if he disappears again?
He knows I have friends watching him. He won't go anywhere.
Hey, you two. How are you? Welcome, ladies. Your friend here arrived before you, so we've been getting to know one another. Come on, join us. Have something to eat, drink.
We are here to return the girls to their mother.
Well, I was just telling the police chief how they don't want to go with her, because why would they want to leave this beautiful country, huh? Their family. For America?
That you follow the court order.
Bring them. Okay. You can see them. Marianthi! Meredith!
Hi.
Hey. See? I told you she was going to try to take you to America.
Girls, you must go with your mother now.
We don't want to go. We're happy here. We have toys, friends, and family.
What did I tell you?
To take them. Huh? They're happy.
I told you, sir. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Marianti. That little doll I know you love. That was a gift from our friend Anne. Do you remember her? She used to come over all the time. She'd always bring you both a toy. Meredith, you have one of those too. You even made a little house for it. It's back at home, where your friends are. So why don't we go now? Back home, where everything is waiting for you. Yeah? Come on.
Αν δεν επιστρέψει τα κορίτσια.
Πηγαίνετε με τη μητέρα σας. Go with your mother.
It's okay. Come on, baby. It's gonna be okay. Let's go. Come on, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Come on, get in the car.
You can still charge him with kidnapping.
She wouldn't dare.
Do it.
This ain't over, Lisbeth.
Here is where you can spend the night.
No, thank you, Penelope, but we need to leave tonight.
There are no flights until the morning.
Okay, well, we'll take a bus or a train.
Miss
or...
Meredith, you have no need to worry. You have had Mr. Diakos arrested.
But how long can they hold him? Because he told me that if I came back, he would kill me.
And the consulate is the safest place to be, and I assure you, we will have you on a flight first thing in the morning.
Okay. Love you, my brave girls. That one. I knew you'd like that one. Marianthi, you want to pick out a shirt? Okay, what else do we have here? Ah! After you get dressed, brush teeth, and Marianthi, you have to brush your teeth, okay?
Είπα όχι μαλακισμένε.
I know it's been a long time, but when we were back home, we would wake up, we'd brush teeth, brush hair, and then we'd go eat breakfast. Yeah? Come on, let me show you what we've got. Over here, see? Marianthi, they have cereal. It's your favorite. Okay, how about this? We eat breakfast and then we brush teeth. Sound good? There you go.
You must leave quickly.
What happened?
Greg has already been released.
Come on, we don't want to miss our flight. Let's go.
Come.
Come forward. Just you. Are you Elizabeth Meredith?
Yes.
You're under arrest for kidnapping. Please.
No, you don't understand. It was
Bring the
You
kids.
have got this wrong. This is not the.
This way.
It's okay, girls. I'm not the one that did this. He did this. It's.
My ex-husband, he's the one who kidnapped them. Just check the FBI's NCIC database. Please.
Be quiet. We have people checking on your claims.
If you would just call the consulate.
Έγινε.
What is it? What do they say?
You're being released.
I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I got you out as fast as I could. Your girls are with the police.
Okay.
What did I tell you?
There is a warrant out for your arrest, Greg, because you're of them. You don't even bathe them. You're just doing this to punish me, and those precious girls are paying the price.
Hey.
Go ahead. Hit me again. Show them all who you really are.
Enough. The decision has been made. She's being released.
But she's taking my children.
We've confirmed that your charges against her for kidnapping are false. Come, I take you to your daughters. But you cannot leave the country.
What? No. I have legal custody. I can take them home.
We've heard from the district attorney. Mr. Diakos has appealed for custody arrangements.
What?
So the court now will decide what's best for the children. Until then, they can stay with you.
I told you this wasn't over.
Hey, come here. I wanna talk to you for a sec, okay? I'm so sorry about what just happened. I know how scary that was. But I am your mom, and okay? Take your shoes off.
Hello?
Anne, it's me.
Oh my gosh, I've been waiting to hear from you. Do you have the girls?
I do. We almost got out today, but he stopped me.
What?
And now I have to go to court and plead my case, and I don't even know if I have a lawyer anymore.
I'm so sorry, Elizabeth. I wish Michael could help.
No, it's not why I called. I just...
Talk me out of it because you need someone on your side.
I will not argue with you. Thank you. I love you. Hector, hi, it's Elizabeth. I really need your help. Can you please give me a call back at the number I left? Thank you.
You're stupid girl.
Oh, no. Oh, what did she do?
This.
Well, that was just an accident, though. We all have accidents. Doesn't make us stupid. It is a beautiful day. What do you guys think about getting out of here? You know, we could go to the beach or the park or...
Yes, please.
Yes? Marianti? Okay, let's do it. Come on.
Go check it out. See how fast those slides are.
Yeah?
Come on. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! Push me, Mommy.
We're high, the highest you've ever been.
Push me.
Yeah, sure.
Here we go.
Φεύγει, κατάλαβες, επειδή είναι αγωγή και έρχεται εδώ.
Hello. Hector, I wanted to introduce you to my bus.
Did you know?
Hi, girls. Hi. I'm Tali. I'm a friend of your mother's. Would you like some candy? We have a bowl here for special clients. Come, we'll pick flavors.
Should I ask how you found them?
No.
All right. Now I guess we have work to do to get you all home. Ποιος? Α, μάλιστα. Καλώς. Ευχαριστώ. You have a strong case. But still, the judge wants to question your daughters.
What? No. I don't want them to have to go through that.
I know, and I'm sorry, but it has to be so.
Okay. You ready? You know what to say.
Good morning, Judge.
Oh, you must be Elizabeth Meredith. Why don't you sit, and your mother can wait outside. So, tell me, if there was one person in the whole...
One, two.
I got it.
Oh my God. Oh, you're here. I can't believe you're here. Oh. Girls, come see Anne. No. Come here.
Look at you too.
Come here.
These are for you.
Look at that.
Thank you.
You're so very welcome. So how are they?
Better.
But no, don't worry. You are going to have their whole lives to undo the damage that was done here because there is no way that Greg is going to win this case.
Yeah.
Oh. You found them.
I found them.
You found them.
Yes. Okay, can I just have a second? Okay, girls. All right, so just remember, when you talk to the judge, just tell him the truth, okay? That's all he wants to hear. All right, go ahead.
Clever of him to hire a woman, but don't worry, it won't change anything. Be prepared, our courts operate differently.
This hearing is about child kidnapping. The father abducted the children from Alaska. And then the mother attempted to do the same here.
Your Honor, this is not the same. She already had custody.
She is not in America, Your Honor. We have our own laws.
Gregory Diakos. Sir, do you have a job?
Of course, I work at the Hotel Castoria.
Really? And how is that possible when it's... And did you kidnap your daughters and bring them to Greece?
No, never. Their mother said I could take them. And now I'm being falsely accused by a woman who does not even have a relationship with her own mother. But here, in Greece, my daughters have family.
Mr. Diakos, why have your daughters only been in school for 60 days in almost 2 years?
We are busy.
Working? At Hotel Castoria?
Is it true social workers have been called to your home in Alaska for abusing your children?
How does he know that?
Greg would call them every time I refused to reconcile with him, and every time they found his claims to be false.
Why did you not want to reconcile with your husband?
Because in the 4 years I was married to Greg, he gambled, did drugs, rarely held down a job. There were days he wouldn't even come home, and when he did, he would beat me in front of his daughters. There are police records.
Your Honor, those records...
Continue.
My whole life has been about protecting my girls, providing a safe and stable home for them. A home where they have friends, where they go to school every day, where I never denied their father the right to see them, but I never gave him permission to take them. And ever since the day that Greg kidnapped them, I have been trying to get them back, even after he threatened to kill me for my efforts. Because I love my girls. So please don't ask them to choose where they want to live. Just let them come home, back to the life they knew before they were taken from me.
Thank you for your candor, Miss Meredith. But in order for me to make a ruling, I must speak to your girls. But I will do so gently.
Thank you. The judge has been talking to them for over an hour.
You don't know that he's been with them the whole time.
She's right.
And he laughed in Greg's face.
What do you really think, Anne?
I think everyone knows that you're telling the truth.
The judge is back.
Okay.
It is clear that the children were taken illegally from their mother's custody and brought to Greece. Would be a mistake. As such, I am awarding custody to their father, Gregory Diakos. Lisbeth Meredith, once you have been served, you will have 3 days to return the girls to their father.
How did this happen? Everyone could see he was lying.
Which makes me think Greg's lawyer made a deal with the judge and the decision was already...
So that judge put my girls through all of that questioning when he already knew the answer.
I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I really thought we had this one.
No. No. That can't be it. That's not it. Look, they're not going to honor the Hague Convention or the warrant against him, just none of it.
No. But we can keep fighting. File an appeal. You have 3 days until his custody begins. But I can't in good conscience give you much hope.
I have to go get the girls.
I don't want to stay here anymore.
I know, but if we try to leave, the same thing will happen again at the airport.
He doesn't feed us. He leaves us alone. And when I tried to have a friend and gave her some of our chocolate, he choked me.
Baby, none of that was your fault.
I'm sorry.
What? Baby, what are you sorry for?
My daddy tells me to stay.
Yeah.
But I don't want to stay, so it's all my fault.
No. Come here, baby. It is not your fault, okay? None of this is your fault. And I will never stop trying to get us all home together. I promise you.
What is it, Lisbeth?
Are we moving?
Oh, Lizzie, me and Tony are. Sorry, but there's no room for you in the mobile.
So where am I supposed to go?
I don't know. Stay with a friend? Go live with your sister in Seattle, maybe? You'll figure it out. Damn it!
Okay, go ahead, Abby.
Where are we going?
Going to meet Anne and Tally.
Okay.
Okay, come on.
Come on, let's go.
I can't do it. Even if I stay here, he'll never play by the rules. He'll just disappear with them again, and I can't give them back to him knowing he's gonna hurt them. I have to get them back home, back to Alaska, where my custody will be recognized.
There's an airport on the island of Kos. Last time I was there, they had no computerized passport system. From there, you can fly anywhere.
But how would she get to the island?
By ferry. I could have a friend meet you when it docks, as your husband, so it doesn't look suspicious.
We're going home.
But I thought we couldn't.
They said we can't. But sometimes you have to do what you know is right. And as your mother, I know that we need to get home to Alaska. But it's not going to be easy. So I need you both to tell me right now. Do you really want to come with me?
I do.
Yeah.
Me too.
Girls. Girls. It's time. Gotta go to that car. Come on, Elizabeth. Come on, hurry. Well, come on.
Elizabeth.
Χαίρετε. Elizabeth Meredith. Σε ποιο δωμάτιο είναι?
Η κυρία Meredith έχει κάνει check-out.
Ρε, ηλίθιε. Πάρε την αστυνομία τώρα.
Μα κύριε...
Έχει πάρει τα παιδιά μου, ρε! Κάνε αυτό που σου λέω!
Thank you. Keep moving. Keep moving. Okay, up the stairs. Remember, girls, only English. Go down the stairs. Down the stairs. Quickly. A little more quickly. Go this way. This way. Girls, inside. Go, go, go. Come on. Okay. It's okay. May I help you?
Excuse me, miss.
Yeah, thank you. That's very kind of you.
You're welcome. Καλό ταξίδι.
I'm the last taxi for the night. Do you need a ride?
No, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, I don't think he's coming. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go, this way. I'd like a room, please.
Passports.
Alaska.
Yeah.
Room number 9.
Thank you. Let's go,
Good night, Alaska.
Good morning.
Hi.
Thank you. Customs is over there.
Thank you. Here we go. Here we go, come on. Good morning.
Have a good flight.
Thank you.
Elizabeth?
Hi, Daddy.
I looked for you for so long.
I know. Oh my goodness.
Mary, look! I have seen it twice.
What?
Mommy?
Yeah, what is it, honey?
I missed you.
I missed you too. Come here. Come here. Oh my goodness. My brave girls.
So, how's therapy? Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll get through it. They have you.
Well, you know, they're the strong ones. I'm just the lucky one that gets to be here for all of it.
Mommy, can you come push me?
Yeah, of course. All right, you ready?
Me too.
You too. Come here. You sit right here. Here we go.